It's whatever floats your boat. Muhammad is a good. Gilbert is also my alter ego. Candace, Cassandra. There's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You call me. There's a lot of names.
All right, Cassandra.
What did I just come back to, bro?
You could call. If you call me Cassandra, I need to get my wig. I gotta get my weave.
No, but can I call you mine though?
No, he's bitch.
Oh,
damn!
Only if I could call you beautiful.
Oh, of course. Shit, man, you got it, mine. But anyways, we're starting on the podcast. For those who walk back to my podcast, welcome back. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Neon. We're on episode 95.
Whoa, that's such a lackluster intro, Neon.
We here for the vibes. No, we ramp up on this podcast. Trust me. Kemp knows. My boy Kemp, he knows. We ramp up here.
I can't believe we called you out right away.
I know, dude. No. See, this is good. This is. I think Breezy is the first guest to actually start like even at anything clapping back at me. If anyone, you know this, like, right? You're out of anyone I've brought on the podcast, Abreezy's like one of the first people to start just like roasting me or just anyone in general. No hesitation.
Yeah,
I only do it to try and impress you, man.
No, it's okay.
And I had 2 people roasting you tonight.
I know, right? Freaking my podcast getting roasted. What's new? But yeah, thank you everyone for the follows. I'm sorry, but I don't usually read too many follows since there's a lot of you, but they appreciate it. But anyways, just to introduce y'all, if you don't know me, my name is Neon.
Y'all heard that Neon gets too many followers. I'm sorry to cut you off. Y'all, he gets too many followers that he don't want to mention all y'all names. You see that?
But I will. I guarantee you, it's popping up on my screen. I love y'all. Thank you for the support, for coming through, and thank you, Abreezy, for coming through. But yeah, episode 95. We're almost at 100. 5 more weeks, but before we get there, we got to get through 6 more episodes, including this one. And if you don't know me, hi. Like I said, my name is Neon. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I play a bunch of other stuff. League of Legends, Mario Kart, Smash, as Abreezy talked about earlier. Occasionally some Valorant, some other dumb stuff, balloons. But you know, I do a weekly podcast, like I said, and to introduce my co-host C Reborn, also known as Kemp, my homie Kemp, my bro, my brosif, my god of my broshin, Brosidon. Kemp, how you doing, bro?
Hey, that's me, dude. I'm Brosidon, as he says.
Brosidon, wow, that name is kind of hot.
Yeah, Nira likes to think I'm hot, but I'm all right.
Damn, dude, the one time he's being humble, dude.
Wow.
The one time he wants to be humble, like, honestly. But yeah.
Introduce our guest?
Man, I mean, sure. I mean, I don't think he needs that much of an introduction, but I'm gonna let him introduce yourself. Abreezy, dude, that's all you, bro.
What's up, y'all? What's cooking, good lookings? I'm Ahmed, aka Abreezy. I'm here because my homie, my brother Neon, said he needed a guest for his podcast. What would I be if I said no? You know, who am I? So I decided to come on the podcast and show some love right back to the man that humbles me in Smash every single night. Hopefully me doing this will get him to take it easy on me a little bit, because I don't know, it's been giving me some PTSD against Captain Falcon. I'm gonna be honest. Like every single time I match with one, I instantly think of Neon. I'm just like, oh God, this is a 3-stock. Like I'm about to get popped.
This is a 3-stock.
You know what's funny though? Every time people say this shit, like people like, I don't know how and I don't know why, but like you're also not the first person to say that. People like for some reason, like, you know, one says the same thing, you know, one's obviously, and some other people in his community and you know, Kev's community, they're like, dude, I'm so afraid to play Neon. I'm like, dude, I'm not even the best player in the community. No. Like, it doesn't make sense.
No. There's a big murmur going around town. The word is in the air, Neon, that you're on the hit list. Like it's time. Claus got his moment. Everyone got their moment getting smacked up by Hero, besides you. And it's just like, it's got to come eventually, bro. I'm sorry. It's inevitable.
Hey, yo, Boozy on my stream. What's up, man? Why is he on this stream? I mean, dude, honestly, honestly, all right, I'll get to that. I'll answer that real quick. But to, you know, answer your question, but why do I got to be on people's list? What do I do to be on that list, Abreezy, for Smash?
You were disrespectful. That's what you were. You were disrespectful. The epitome of disrespect. It was unparalleled. It was very sickening what you did to me and what you did in front of me, in front of my community. And honestly, I've yet to get over it. So it's like, trust me, forgive, don't forget. There's a mental note that Captain Falcon needs to get 3 stocked. There's a mental note.
Okay.
Because you totes don't have it. Trust me, baby.
All right. That's fair. I still remember that clip though, so that was actually funny. Now I remember. You jogged my memory. Do we need to bring up that clip later?
We can do whatever you got to do, but that's just gonna make the passion in me more fiery. It's gonna bring out more fire in me. So it's like, if you want to do that to yourself, that's fine.
No, all right. Well, maybe we'll do it later. We'll bring it up. Who knows? But yeah, I appreciate being on that list in the first place. I mean, you call it disrespectful. I mean, I call that standard Falcon play. I mean that's what you want to call it. But
are all Falcon players just toxic, man? Come on.
No, dude, me? Hell no, dude. Hell no.
He's toxic. He's the epitome of toxic. It's fine.
Like
I knew we were trying to get political here. I knew this was gonna happen. He's over here talking with his Captain Falcon. Guys trying to get too political. He's gonna make me slip up, say something about his Falcon, then he's gonna clip it out of context. Keemstar's on John Alert. It's game over for me.
Yeah,
this is the last time y'all gonna see me.
Yeah, dude, this guy's gonna pop up on CNN and be like, dude, man streamer on Twitch gets canceled for being political about Smash Brothers.
Literally for harassing Captain Falcon. I get a bunch of Captain Falcon mains in my DMs telling me to go fuck off.
The 3 dozen of them, dude.
Oh my god, dude, that would be so funny. But no. But I mean, all right. So let me answer Fuzi's question in my chat, dude. Why is this Abreezy clown on this stream? Let me explain. So, you know, I've been podcasting for about, let's say, Kemp, what is it, like about 5 years now? Ish? Yeah, 2017. Okay. Yeah, about 5 years now. So
more like 2 years, dude.
But yeah, on and off 5 years, right? But it's only been on like a weekly live episode kind of stream for about maybe 2 years now. And you know, in 2020, when everyone was working from home, a lot of people got laid off from work, right? I was like, man, a lot of people's schedules starting to free up because they can't go outside in the evening and shit, right? So I was like, oh man, I'm getting a lot of new guests. But then once shit started opening up in the world again, you know, people started getting busy, people got more jobs and shit. And then you know, I was like, man, I can't have like consistent guests on anymore and, you know, whatever. So I was like, man, you know, I'm going to start bringing on new people from Twitch. Because usually, I usually bring on guests that I vibe with really hard, either in real life or I've known them online for at least like a year or two. Kemp knows this. And like, you're one of the few people where it's like, you know, I didn't even know you for a year. Yeah, like yeah, dude. I'm just like, man, you know, I vibe with Abreezy, but let me explain. When I first met Abreezy, dude, right? When Kev Jumba, if you guys know Kev Jumba, this is where I met him. I met him through his community games and his Smash streams. Man, Abreezy came in with like the biggest cock in the room type of energy. You know what I mean?
Yo, that's crazy. Continue. My fault. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. You're like, you ever been? Like I've never been in this situation, but I've heard like, you know, some sports athletes and like comedians talk about it. You ever go into like a shower room and a locker room, and then a guy walks in, and then everyone just shuts up? Yeah, that's the type of feeling that Abreezy came in when he joined VC. He was like, hey, yo, who wants to get wrecked? And we were like, who the hell is this guy? Literally only like 2 other people in the voice channel even knew who he was, dude. I was like, who is this guy? And then Abreezy comes in here, right? He comes into this Smash voice channel with like, you know, 6 other people. And then he goes like, all right, who wants to get smacked? And then we're like, all right, I think because we didn't know you, we were like, all right, who is this clown, dude? We're gonna smash this guy. And then like we all took turns taking out Abreezy. Yo,
oh my god.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything before I keep going?
No, I mean, I was just gonna reiterate. Keep going. You're good.
Yeah. So basically, he came in there, right? He was like, "Dude, I'll smack all of y'all," and then he ended up getting smacked like pretty much by everybody in the arena.
Damn, that's some real Joey Wheeler energy right there, dude.
No,
I don't. Honestly, I don't recall it that way, Neon. Did you just say I got handled?
Dude, like
that's what it sounds like.
It sounds like.
No. You see, you're not even comprehending the true beginning, man.
All right.
So it's like,
but I wasn't there for your beginning. That was my beginning when I met you.
Okay, that was
my
okay,
beginning.
okay.
How I met you.
That
My
makes
first
sense now. Yeah,
impression. All right.
that makes sense. No, I do remember losing a lot whenever I first linked with Neon. I'm not gonna lie, I do got to give him the credit where it's due.
Yeah. And it wasn't even me. I was just sitting back. I'm just like, all right, dude, I guess this guy's just gonna get wrecked by everyone else. It wasn't legit. It wasn't even me yet. Like, I let like 4 other people go in front of me. I'm like, dude, these are literally some of our best players in the community. It was this guy could have come in here and start talking, and literally like only one other person knew him at the time. We were like, what the hell, dude? And then
I remember, it's crazy. Like, speaking of Kev Jumba, like, it's still, I would love to talk about my beginning with that, because that's still baffling to me. It's like, I remember I was streaming and I was living with my homie Yusuf at the time.
Yeah.
And I was just streaming, just chatting, and I was literally watching Kev Jumba's videos. Like, I was watching, I think it was literally his Alpha Kenny Body one, and like his Harlem Globetrotters video and shit like that. And I remember still dying at the video to this day, like at the present moment when I was watching it. And out of nowhere, someone from my chat says, "Yo, Kev Jumba, like, he's on Twitch, like, he's streaming." Immediately, I was like, "Yo, you're such a liar. I'm gonna have to ban you for playing with my heart. Like, this is sickening. Whatever." Turns out it's true, and like, literally, the timing couldn't have been better. I was watching his videos. I find out he's live. I think I literally start crying. Like, you guys don't get it. Like, I don't fangirl. There's maybe only 3 people on this world that I would have fangirled over.
Right.
And it just so happens that I ended up meeting them and I ended up being cool with them. But I guess law of attraction. But literally, because when I was a kid, I literally had nobody. Like, I had literally no one in my life. And I would just watch Kev's videos. Like, Kev's, Yusuf's, and maybe another person's YouTube videos. I would be the ones that I'd literally watch consistently and just repeating them every single day. Like, I would watch that Alpha Kenny Body video multiple times, that kind of shit. And like, I would literally every day after school, I would just watch his stuff. And then for me to like see him on Twitch was just, honestly, it was flabbergasting. And then not to mention, like, I remember, I could have swore it was you, Neon, but it could have been someone else. I completely forgot. But I remember seeing that he was playing Smash. And immediately I started crying. I was like, yo, oh my God, it would be a dream come true playing Smash in his lobbies. What the hell? Anything I got to do, I'll do it. I'll literally play right now. And I thought it was you, but it turns out, I guess it wasn't. Someone then came into our chat saying, yo, why would that be a dream? You could just sign up for the Smash Showdown every Thursday. And I was like, what? I was like, you're lying. I was like, let's do it. So then I ended up raiding him and all that kind of shit. And then he invited me to play Smash that night. And I remember I was just running through, I think he made a video about it too. I remember in Smash Bros, I was just running through, literally, I don't think I lost. I think like 6 games in a row, I was just playing different people, just running through the whole lobby.
Right.
It was literally like a life-changing experience. I know it sounds stupid, but about playing Smash, winning, and changing your life, whatever. But I don't know. To me, that was a very, very big deal, and it was just like, wow, Jesus Christmas, like, this really just happened. I watched it back again, and in my head, I was just thinking, damn, like, I really did that. Shout out Ginger in chat too. Appreciate you. Best baker ever.
No, for real. No, because I was like, that's definitely before I came. Because when my friend brought me into the community and told me to start playing, right? I was like, at that time, for like maybe like the first month I was in the part of his community, I was like the best player in the room. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right, cool. I walk around, share my stuff, and then the community grew, more people came in, and obviously, there's a lot of good people on the internet that just happened to join. And then, you probably came back maybe 2-3 months later and you joined again. And I was like, dude, who's this guy? Yeah. Well,
no, for sure. Kev's community is one that I'm definitely envious of. It's definitely a fire, wholesome community. And it's like, I like to think I love my community and it's kind of on the same wavelength, but his is just phenomenal. And I'm definitely jealous of what he's been able to create on Twitch, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. That's why I mean, it's like, I was probably there, probably not since the beginning. Like I said, I was probably like a couple months late, but being with the community, it's like, it's really nice. But just to round this out, and I want to introduce you a little bit more for people who want to or in my chat or even watch this on YouTube, because I record this and post this on YouTube, just for what's keepsake, just to have a recording. But like, let's talk about your community and your stream right now, because we vibe on like that, like just that energy level, and I love that. But to be completely honest, I don't even know that much about you, but when I vibe with people, I want to get to know more about them, and that's why I bring them on the podcast, like at least for like the first introductory episode that they're on. You know what I mean? So
yeah, no, I feel that completely. I feel you completely.
Yeah. So like, I even have your since you're streaming right now, and shout out to your chat, because I even have your stream on your chat on a pop out, so I can see like both chats happening at the same time. So I mean, when I was just listening to your podcast before, when I was still setting up, and before you came on, you're like, Kemp doesn't really know this because he doesn't watch too many Twitch streamers outside of maybe like a couple gaming streamers and stuff, right, Kemp?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, from what I know, Abreezy here, he does a lot of just chatting streams, goes on Tinder a lot, Tinder swipe streams, reaction, music. Music is a total vibe. I love it. And recently bringing on like what girls from Instagram to your place, and having them on stream too.
Yeah.
Come on, man, come on.
I mean, I could break it down for you if you want me to break it down.
Dude, you could break it down, dude. All right. I don't know. When did you start streaming? Because as far as people that I know, like that I talk to on a how long basis, right? It's I don't have too many streamer friends that are like partners on Twitch. So like, how'd you start on Twitch, man?
So I started. Do you want the long story, like the whole thing? Or
Dude, how long is this story in like minutes though?
Oh, it'll be like maybe like 3 minutes max.
Yeah. Go ahead. Like, I'll ask you a question along the way, dude.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah,
I started streaming with Yusuf, with or Fusi 2, however you might know him online. He moved to Jersey, and he moved right next to me, and I literally knew that because of the videos I'd watch. I would literally see my house in his vlogs and stuff like that because he literally moved that close to me, like it was literally down the block. And I remember, it's crazy. I remember he asked, I think this was like back in 2017, something like that. Maybe fall 2017. I remember he asked, he was like, yo, who has weed in Jersey? And I'll let y'all come over and I'll let y'all smoke with me, whatever. Immediately, I think his number was online. Immediately, I just called him and he called me back, and then we got close that way. I went to Rutgers. At the time, I was going to Rutgers. Nice. I picked some up, obviously, and then I brought some over, and then I think he was streaming to like 50, 100 people, something like that. And that night, I just remember it being one of the funniest nights of my life. Like, it was just hilarious, and we synced really well together. And I like to think that he also realized that, so he kept inviting me back. We grew a community, and we grew it to like a concurrent, like few thousand at least. Like, I think 2,000 to 3,000 at least.
Yeah. When was this, by the way? Like,
this was 2017 to 2018.
Got you.
And then a few things happened along the way, obviously, to kind of displace what we were doing on Twitch, and we kind of had to put that to the side, especially with the personal differences that him and I had. So, with that being said, I remember starting streaming by myself, 2020, I believe. I think I started in January, got partnered in like a month. After that, I just kept streaming by myself at Jersey. I started with my phone, saved up my money, thanks to the generosity and the support of my viewers. And I was able to buy like kind of like a makeshift setup on like a laptop and a dusty webcam. Nothing. It was not. I didn't even have a PC. I literally just streamed off a laptop.
Damn,
and I remember
dude.
Everyone was asking me, saying like, "Yo, how are you doing this? How is it even working? Whatever." And I just told them I figured it out. My chat helped me, and I started streaming from then on. And then fast forward till now, Yusuf and I started streaming again with each other. I moved to LA, and I moved to Texas. There's a lot of things that happened along the way, but I feel like the gist of it with me and my content is, I still don't even know how I made it this far. Like, I literally just turn the camera on and just wing it every single day. And it's just something new every single day. And I love my chat because without chat, obviously it would be nothing. Chat, literally, I believe that the chat makes the streamers who they are.
No. I'm gonna completely agree with you. I mean, like, for me, like, I don't even have like that big of a following, right? I have a couple hundred followers, and I don't know why you gassed me up to be on like this big ass podcast when your stream started.
You're a big deal. I'm on a big ass podcast right now. Stop, bro.
No, but like, but I'll agree with you with that point. Like, as a streamer, because I didn't think, before Kemp knows this, I used to stream just for fun. Like, I didn't really care. I'm just like, oh yeah, if people come through. But then I started meeting people in more some of them started coming more regularly, right? And just because how they interact with me, it makes it like, and they come on a regular enough basis that it's just, it feels nice to be able to interact with them. And it just, you start, no matter how small it is, you start building that community, that sense of like you said, how it makes them.
Yeah, literally, like I think without the community, like streamers
Regular
would be
basis.
nothing, would have nothing, and
Yo,
they wouldn't
thank
be
you,
able to
Arn,
do
for
the
the sub.
job because
Appreciate it.
chat, I think, is
Love
a
you.
very, very vital part of a stream. Like without a chat, I feel like you can't do a lot versus if you were to have one. And because of them, like I said, I was able to just turn on the camera, wing it. It's something new every day. Lately, just like how you mentioned, we realized that bringing guests over always does the trick, and it always does really well on Twitch, especially if they're female guests and the beautiful women that have been on all the beautiful shout out all the beautiful women that I've had on my stream. But yeah, no, it's definitely been a wild, wild ride. And like I said, it's like I feel like having the best plan is having no plan, because that way you don't set up expectations for yourself and you're just grateful for it all. And I like to think that that's kind of like the path I'm on. So whatever happens, like happens. You get what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, for me, right? Like when you wing it, right? When you're pretty much just, you just turn on the camera, you just click, start streaming, right? And you don't really have a plan. What is it like for you? Because I know you have that energy, right? And you're just every time you're just gonna go at it. Because I know I know that enough about you, right? Just being in your chat and interacting with you. But as a question, I'm like, how do you do that? Are you just naturally a person with like this much energy all the time, like even off camera, or what?
I mean, I like to think I'm the same person on camera that I am off camera. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that I'll like exaggerate. I'll put extra energy and effort into just for camera and entertainment purposes.
Yeah.
I feel like as a streamer, you can kind of like relate to that. How like it's just I can't. I feel like I have a switch, and I feel like for Twitch it has to just always be on, because how else am I gonna be able to captivate everyone's attentions otherwise?
Oh, that's true.
But
That's fair. Yeah.
but for the most part, I'm pretty much the same person, and I'm an open book. Everyone on my stream knows almost everything there is to know about me. And I think I just one thing I realized about Twitch, I don't think I have like delusions of grandeur at all. I like to think I have the literal recipe for grandeur on Twitch. And that is it's literally I'm gonna get kind of like not I'm gonna tap into a little bit of like existentialism right now.
Yeah, go ahead,
But
dude.
I think humans are a lot more connected than we think, and I think that human connections and relationships that we build along the way surpass and are more important than what we're literally doing in our lives. Like for example, I took a look at Twitch one day and I saw a lot of big pro gamers
Right.
just playing their games, and they would turn over to their screen after 2 seconds and just shout out the person's name and then just continue playing. And I didn't like that at all. I feel like I said, especially for just chatting streamers and people that are in like people, because people call me a personality streamer, and I kind of like to resonate with that. I think you're kind of hitting the nail on the head with that. But I think like in terms of what I do on Twitch, because I think Twitch is whatever you make it. What I do, I feel like you got to give people that attention that they give you back. Like you feel me? Like I love talking to people, I love making connections, and I love making relationships with people. And whenever you kind of show them that time and show them that appreciation, I'm trust me, they'll tend to stick around. So I feel like, for example, everyone in my chat, I like to think that I know like the back of my hand. Like I know exactly what they're talking about. I remember their names. I know exactly who's going to be in my chat, who the real ones are, who the people are that just come in for content, and all that kind of stuff. And I treat them all as if they're just like my family. Like I don't have fans, I don't have followers, I just have family, which is why like I because I put my all into Twitch, and whenever you do that, it finds its way back to you, and I feel like that's what's happening now. So I'm just grateful for my chat and appreciative for the people that I know.
Dude, that's real, dude. Because it's like, just like how you mentioned before, right? Where like there's like on Twitch, right? It's usually known, or was originally known for like, pro gamers, right? Usually you're just like, oh yeah, you just want to see high level gameplay, and then it just sort of started becoming a wider platform for just everybody to do, like you said, make it what you want. And I feel like to be like a personality streamer, right? It takes a lot of energy and a lot of effort, right? I mean, at least in my opinion, for me, like I'm more introverted, and I'm just like, dude, I can only spend so much energy being on stream because I got to do other stuff. And I mean, Kemp doesn't stream, but he's in my chat. He's one of my moderators and stuff like that, and he knows that sometimes even for small streamers, right, that it takes at least some effort to at least turn on the camera and do something, right, and stream it to the world.
Yeah, I feel these streamers, man, it takes a lot of energy to like it to be to get turn on that camera and I wouldn't say acting, but like to like entertain all these people for like hours, even like 1 hour. Just like I feel like that's a lot of energy, and I'm like a super low energy person, man.
No, it definitely does. Like I could see myself, like for example, I like to think of it as like a treadmill. I like to think of Twitch as like a treadmill. Like if you want to run 10 miles, that's fine, but you got to take breaks in
Right.
between that. And if you don't take breaks, eventually you're going to pull a muscle, you're going to be burnt out, and you're not going to be able to stream for a week and a half. And it's really easy. I noticed that it's really in life, it is excruciatingly easy to just be comfortable and not do anything. And it's just as easy to not stream and not do that and kind of feel sorry for yourself in that way. And like it's easy to be depressed. It's really easy to feel these things and just sit there.
Right.
But I like to think of, there's a few quotes I love my life by, and one of them is just like, it too shall pass. So whatever you're feeling, it too shall pass. And you'll kind of get back to that regression to the means. And then for me, at least, on some days I won't even have that energy, but I literally just, it's not even about the energy. It's not about having that. It's not about keeping the energy and keeping people entertained. It's also about just being real. Like I feel like people respect authenticity to the highest degree, and people are gratuitous of that. And I feel like like for example, tonight I
Mm-hmm.
definitely did not have the energy to go live, but I just did it. It's like, because I feel like if I don't do it, then it taps into this, like it taps into this kind of idea where it's like paralysis of analysis, I call it. Like just I'm trying to think of so much to do. I'm thinking of 10 different things I want to do that
Right.
ultimately I end up doing nothing.
Okay, so let me ask you this, as all podcasters say. Let me ask you this. I mean, have you ever, you said it's like, like a treadmill, basically like a marathon. Have you ever felt like you burnt out streaming on Twitch for, you've been on this since like what, 2017, 18-ish, since you, like you said?
Oh, for sure, man. There was actually a time that I wanted to quit, and I literally did quit. Like I got on stream, I told everyone I'm leaving, I'm done with this. There's definitely times where I looked back and I was just like, in retrospect, there was a million times where it's just like, yo, what the hell am I doing? I don't think this is going to work out at all.
Mm.
But the trick is, if you only have faith in the sun when it's in the sky, you'll never make it through the night.
Damn, dude, this
So
man
you
is
just gotta,
literally given like 10 quotes in the past 2 minutes. You writing this shit down, Kemp?
Oh man, this guy is like literally Sigma grindset the person.
no. A lot of these quotes I just got from movies. I'm not trying to sound like a false prophet at all.
No, I feel you. I'm just teasing you, but that's what's so real about it, because even because some people use a lot of quotes, right? And they'll just post that shit on like social media and all that other stuff, and then they won't like apply it to themselves, right? And like you're one of the few people where I know, for how, like, just how much I know you, which isn't even a lot, right? For how much I know you, it's like I know you're actually applying like some of these quotes and these mindsets to like how you stream, or at least how you live your life. That's and I
Yeah, I
respect
mean,
that.
like doing that is a lot easier said than done, but at the same time, like what in life isn't? So I feel
Right.
like all you can do is just try, and I feel like that's all I'm trying to do, because it's like I don't know, man. It's life is all about perspective, man. It really is. It's like
No.
I almost lost my eye this last year,
Oh shit, I
and it
remember
made me
that. I remember that
literally,
shit.
yeah, and it made me realize like there's some people on this earth praying for a car. There's other people on this earth praying for a bike. There's other people on this earth that are praying for two legs that work. So it's like I'm grateful for literally having just two hands, two legs that work, and like I have nothing to complain about.
All right, yeah,
Like,
got you. I mean, all right, so you know you have that mindset of not being able to, you want to put stuff into perspective and you want to be grateful for what you have, but there's always stuff that comes and goes in terms of hardships and all that stuff. But for you, what was probably one of like the hardest things, other than maybe like the burnout where you wanted to quit the streaming, right? Because you just, like you said, you just turn it on and you just go and you want to do 10 different things. Like how does that work for you?
wait, could you repeat that?
So
My
like
fault.
how
My
do you how do
headphones got cut out.
you how do you like organize your thoughts when you like turn on your stream? Because it's like you said, you have like 10 different things you want to do, right? And then but at the same time you just want to put things in perspective. What were some of the hardships for streaming for you?
Honestly, man, some of the hardest things I had to really like kind of overcome on my own time when it came to streaming was I feel like closure. Um
Cool.
Closure was kind of like a vital thing I had to like adopt into my life and kind of like live my life by, if that makes any sense. Cause like
Closure
I
of
needed
what though?
closure on a
Like,
lot of, like, for example, one of the main things that hurt a lot was losing a lot of what I thought were very, very close friends to me. And because of that, it kind of left like a scar. And with that comes its own repercussions. And if you don't get closure on stuff like that, then it tends to like fester and build up into bitterness and stuff like that. And I saw myself getting a little bitter. I did. I saw myself becoming fucking bitter. And it was really sickening because I noticed it myself and I was like, yo, this isn't me. I've always been that happy go lucky guy. Why am I so upset right now? Why am I so angry? And I realized that I was angry at all the wrong things. And I realized that anger is really like the punishment you give yourself for someone else's actions. So like I realized, why am I over sitting here punishing myself for the things that other people did to me? And because of that, I was able to like get closure. Like losing the people in my life that I lost was definitely a big hardship that I had to overcome. And not only that, this one is going to be a generic one that I
yeah,
feel
go
like
ahead.
everyone can relate to, but just like the hurtful comments online, it's like I feel like that kind of stuff. Everyone, I don't care who you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be Kanye West. Everyone gets hated on online because everyone nowadays thinks their opinion is something and their opinion means something. When in reality, 9 times out of 10, it really doesn't mean jack shit. And like, who are they to be speaking on
Right,
your life
right,
because
right.
they don't know any better. But at the same time, I don't blame them because they only know what I put in front of the camera. So literally, if they're hating on me, it's because I didn't convey my points strong enough or I didn't convey them well enough for them to really grasp them. But at the same time, I don't know. It's hard to win an argument with someone that's smart, and it's impossible to win one with someone that's stupid.
No, no, no,
So
no. I
at some
agree with
point,
that
you
one.
just gotta, yeah, at some point, you just gotta let it go and kind of live your life and let bygones be bygones. And I feel like this past year, within the last 6 months, I'm just now starting to grasp that concept. Like it's still been a difficult one for me to grasp.
Yeah, when you're like influencing like a lot of people and like you have like a lot of people in chat, it's like it's kind of like inevitable that you're gonna clash with someone, right? But like you
Yeah, I
gotta
mean,
like
like you could be the juiciest, ripest. Sorry to cut you off, but you could be the juiciest, ripest peach on the farm. There's
hmm
still going to be somebody that doesn't like peaches.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean like what
guaranteed.
you said, you gotta like choose your battles, right? And
Exactly. Pick and choose your battles.
yeah, and have probably 80% of the time you don't need to fight.
Oh, we getting a
Exactly.
raid from Argentium. Appreciate the raid, man.
Shout
Here
out
comes the raid.
Argentium with the
Oh,
raid.
Argentio.
All right, but yeah, just to continue that. Oh man, we got the Naruto music playing on, but we'll get into that real quick. But we'll lower that real quick. All right, but to not get off the track because we got raided. Appreciate the raid, Argentium, but at the same time, you know, when there's a lot of people connected, especially on the internet, right? In your opinion, it's like, or maybe not your opinion, but from your own take, how much do you cater to people who aren't the majority in your case, who probably aren't necessarily supporters, but aren't necessarily haters, right? You know what I mean? They're just like, who is this guy? What is he about? And you know, everyone has a different mentality going into a new stream or just new content in general. Do you cater to them at all?
That's actually a great question. Um, I'm gonna be honest. That kind of makes me think of a quote that Kobe once said. He once said that he doesn't play the games that he plays. Like he doesn't step onto the court for the money, for the fame, for none of that. He steps on the court for that one kid in the crowd that saved up all his Christmas money, did so many chores just to come and see him.
Oh,
And
got you.
that kind of resonated with me hella because it's like whenever there's new people in my chat, I always like because I love the fact that Twitch does this now. It always says first time chat from a new viewer. It makes my job that much easier. I always show them that love and respect that they showed me by coming into the stream and kind of saying what's up, because that means a lot more than one might think. And I think catering to them is just as important. But like I said, man, it's those people that spend their time every single day. It doesn't matter if it's one or a million. The
Right,
fact
right.
that there's literally someone waiting in my chat for me before I go live, telling everyone, yo, he's about to go live any second, whatever, whatever. Just waiting in there for me. Doesn't matter where they are. They could be a random person that I've never met, like randomly in the world. That's who I do it for. And that's who I cater to. The people that love and actually care about me, regardless of what I'm putting on screen. Because there's a lot of people that just show up, and I call them fillers. I'm going to be honest. I live an honest life.
Right.
And there's a lot of people that just come for content. Then there's other people that literally come for me.
Right,
And
right,
those
right,
are the
right.
people I cater to. The people that come for me, regardless of what I'm doing, whether I'm having a good day or bad day, they're going to be there, and they're going to be there to support. And I ask them nothing more. Like literally, I've been alone so much of my life, man, and I've been depressed because of it so much. I tell them every single night, I don't need any subs. I don't need any donos. Even though this is my only form of income, I know I'm fucking up right now and I'm being stupid, but at the same time, if I was making no money from it, averaging 5 viewers, I would still be here because I love what I'm doing and I don't see any other alternative as of right now. So it's like all I need from them is to literally to just be in chat. I don't need any subs, donos. Just don't let me be alone. That's really all I ask them every single night.
No, I feel that, dude. I feel that. That's why, like, going back to what I said earlier, like, I don't want to like make this about me too much, but like, as someone that's a small streamer, right? When people, like, even like an example, like this Argentine raid that came, right? Like, I don't expect people to raid me. I don't expect people to follow, to sub, and I'm just like, I look at the numbers, I'm like, all right, cool. I streamed today. Like, good on me, and be like, all right, cool. I need to stop looking at these numbers, man, because it's like, as a small person, as a small streamer, not a small person, but like let's say a smaller streamer, right? And like, as an affiliate, and you get like that first paycheck from Twitch, be like, man, that's good. I want more. And then you got a taste of it, and you're like, shh, dude, I want more of this. But then you realize, nah, dude, you can't. I realize you can't. I can't make it about the money. You just got to be about what you want to do at the end of the day. So
Literally, man, I feel like a lot of people in this kind of craft, in this field, it's just so ugly nowadays. It's so convoluted and concentrated with people with all fucked up. I'm sorry to curse and excuse my French, but
no, dude, curse as
with
much
all
as you want on
messed
my
up.
stream, dude. This is whatever. Do whatever you want, bro. As long as you
Thank
don't
you,
say
man.
something
But
that gets canceled, bro, you're good.
no, I got you. But yeah, it's kind of fucked up how concentrated it's become around and convoluted it's become around numbers and clout and all this and that. It's ruining the craft for the people that actually enjoy doing it, for the people that love it. Like I say this all the time. I feel like I was born just in the wrong time. Like I wish I was doing YouTube, and I stopped doing YouTube, but I wish I was doing YouTube, and I wish I was streaming and doing all this when Kev was still running shit, when
Right.
Ryan was up, when Fuzi was up there, like, because I feel like that's when the craft was at its peak. That's when it was at pure like spontaneity, pure like genuinity. I don't even know if that's a word, but it was just pure and raw, authentic, genuine content, and that kind of
Right.
stuff I really loved. And that had that replay factor as well. The videos nowadays are all scripted. They're all this and that. Obviously, I'm not going to ignore the little percentage of people that actually do it and do it well, because there are people out there that do it for real and do it because they love it and all that kind of good stuff, and it shows. But I'm talking about just the bigger people that are supposed to set kind of that path for everyone
Thank you for the
else
follow, Foods.
on the platform. I feel like they're not doing what they need to be doing, right? And it's just become oversaturated. And at this point, you take a walk on the street, everyone's a YouTuber influencer following their path, and their path isn't the right one, at least in my eyes.
Right. Everyone just be like, all right, what's the algorithm? How do I get the most subs? How do I get the most views? And there's like very little people. Like you said, at least in my perspective too, there's a lot of less organic content, right? People want to copy what other big YouTubers, big streamers do, and or like, even let's say Kemp knows like a bunch of like animations, a lot of clippers for like shows and other content
Yeah.
creators. There's a lot of that, and
It's all about the clickbait, dude.
exactly, it's all about that quick click, dude. And like, even just like you said, like Kev, Ryan, Fuzi, and all of them back on YouTube, there's like a lot of people, even like for me, like I listened to a lot of people who did music back in the day, and people were just posting it and be like, oh man, this guy's good. You know what I mean? Like they used to do covers, and now some of them went big to be like their own professional artists and stuff like that. But it's hard for people to get their own style noticed because, like you said, it's just oversaturated, man.
Yeah, it really is, and it's sad. It's sad to see it, but I don't know. It's like I tend not to focus on that. I tend to just focus on my own lane, bro. Because like I said, I genuinely do believe that this is whatever you make it, and if it's truly, if you put 110 into something, you're gonna get there, like regardless. So I think that I don't know. Like that's why I just like to have faith in what I'm doing. So I feel like just because, just like J. Cole said, you got to play the game to change the game.
Right. All right. So, for me, right, how I see people with big chats, usually it's like they can't interact with everybody. But I come in your stream, right? Any day of the week, any day you're streaming, you're like interacting with everybody, man. How do you do it? How do you do it?
I mean, obviously it takes practice, but I'm gonna get kind of deeper on you now again too. I kind of hate how I might be sounding like a false prophet or someone that swears they know what they're doing, because trust me, I have no idea what I'm doing. But I don't know. What you just said makes me think back to a quote. Like I said, I was alone for all my life, man. And I remember people. I don't know about you guys, but I like to think I have my own relationship with God. Um, and I pray to God, and I feel like people don't really understand how God works. Like I pray to Him to be stronger. I feel like if you pray for strength, He can't just give you strength. He gives you an opportunity to become stronger. And I prayed for people in my life, and I feel like He's not just going to put people in my life because then I wouldn't learn anything. I feel like He gave me an opportunity to meet people, and I'm not going to squander it. I feel like there's so many beautiful people in my chat. Obviously, it comes with practice, but I'm just like, as soon as I see someone's name, I just read everything. I want to read everything. I want to absorb everything. I want to talk to everybody. It's like, it obviously it comes with its own difficulties, but I do it because I love doing it. Not because I'm getting paid to do it, not because it's as simple as that. I love talking to people. I love making these relationships in my chat. I love looking forward to them and their jokes every single night. Because I mean, they swear they're funny, but these jokes that they have are corny. So honestly, I'm just waiting for their. I'm just looking forward to their jokes being better every day. You feel me?
Yeah, they can't be like you, dude.
Yeah, dude. This guy's like, I do it for chat, but y'all got to be better. You just gotta throw that little gem in there. No, I respect that, dude.
No, I mean, like my chat and I, we have a crazy relationship. Like we'll roast each other. Obviously, they'll be the first ones to roast me about stupid shit, right? But I know that whenever shit hits the fan and I genuinely need them and their support, I know for a 100% fact, everyone in my chat is going to be there for me, getting my back.
Hey, shout out to Abreezy's chat, man. So I was, like I said, I have both chats open. Freaking, someone said like it was at M Foods. Freaking Abreezers or whatever you guys want to call it. Do you have a name for your chat at all?
No, I mean, like I know people have like names for their community, but I feel like no, I just say what's up, y'all. Like I don't know, it's like that's not really. I just call them y'all. Like I feel like I don't have
y'all.
like
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Yeah,
literally,
shout out to y'all.
like there's no way I'm about to say Abreezers or something like that. Like there's no way I'm doing
there's
that.
no way, dude. I already saw that. Y'all, half the chat was like, hell no.
yeah. Like I'm not doing that. So it's like I think honestly, I like the way it is now. So it's like if it's not broke, don't fix it. But chat, if y'all want a name for the community, like we could have a little conference call. We can figure it out.
Oh my god! I mean, I'll let y'all discuss that on your own time. I was just curious, having your chat pulled up. Too.
Wow, how dare you just bring this idea up and like dig a hole for me, and you're not even gonna help me out the hole,
dude. You got your chat to help me. Dude, we see.
No, but you can't.
Your
you can't
chat's here
just
to help
put
you,
this
right?
idea. You can't put. I get that, but you can't put this idea out there, having them expect a name from me without giving a suggestion.
All right. Let's. Since I have, like I said, both chats pulled up. All right, let me see what suggestions y'all have. We got.
Oh my god, the sugar boogers. Oh my god.
Is that it?
The sugar boogers. Actually, technically, it is Team Boo Boo or the Dorito Gang. The real ones know about the Dorito Gang, but I have a team. It's called Team Boo Boo, and I feel like we got everyone here as part of Team Boo Boo, just out of representation, just by default.
Where did that come from?
I'm sorry.
Where did Team Boo Boo come from?
Oh, it just came from me calling things boo boo. Like anytime I didn't like something, I was just like, "Yo, that's so boo boo."
Okay,
It's like
okay.
it's like oops, stinky.
And then we just made Team Boo Boo. I don't know. It just happened.
All right, y'all. Well, for temporarily, I guess that's your name chat. Team
Yeah,
Boo Boo.
y'all have been promoted to Team Boo Boo.
Yeah, from y'all to Team Boo Boo. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, I saw a question. Ask why his name is Abreezy. Why is your name Abreezy, dude?
I mean, that's just what the streets call me. I never made my name Abreezy, to be honest.
The streets.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know exactly where it came from.
Yeah, because
I
like
remember when when I was a kid.
mhm.
We would always have like, obviously everyone when they're kids, they always have those like kind of powwows with their aunts and uncles, like the family gatherings with the cousins and all that kind of good stuff, right?
Mhm.
Like whether it was for Thanksgiving, whether it was for like Christmas, whatever, we always had like those traditions to like, at least my family did, till we would all like meet up at someone's house and throw a little shindig, right, for the family. Um, and my cousins would obviously be there. And my cousins, I love them to death. They're just literally my brothers. Like I love my cousins so much. We're so close. Um, and when we were like kids, like I'm talking like elementary school type shit, my cousin Jacob, who you should like, that's the whole hashtag Jacob is ugly. That's across all my socials. It's literally my cousin, and he is in fact very ugly. So shout out Jacob.
Shout out to Ugly Jacob, bro.
Literally. But nah, that's just also another inside joke of my family. But like we would always, whenever all the parents and all the aunts and uncles, they would be upstairs drinking tea, like having their hookah, doing what they got to do, and the cousins would be downstairs in the basement just hanging out, playing like kids do. You get what I'm saying? Like whatever, messing around.
Right.
And Jacob, before he would enter the space, he would call himself Jay Breezy. And before he would enter, he would always just yell, "Okay, folks, it's time for Jay Breezy Entertainment." And he would just do the most lousy cartwheel ever. And that's just one memory I have of him. And that Jay Breezy kind of just over time, it became Abreezy because I just adopted that and I made it my own. And I just changed my name to that. But I don't know if I ever told that literal story on stream, but I feel like my chat knew that it derived from my cousin,
Okay.
Jacob.
Nice. So it's like, so for you and your cousin, are you two in the only two in the family that go with like a letter and then Breezy, or anyone else in that too?
Well, I mean, no. My cousin Mo, his name was always Hard Body Kid. Mine was Ahmed 930, but I changed that to Abreezy, obviously. And the ENT part I got from Wolfie Raps because Wolfie, his name was Wolfie ENT or something like that when he first started because he couldn't get the name Wolfie and I couldn't get the name Abreezy. And honestly, fun fact: if you Google Abreezy, I come up as like a musical artist. I think there's literally another Abreezy out there that's a rapper, singer, or whatever. But I think I'm the Abreezy that's bigger. So they took their career and put my picture on it. So it's like literally, if you Google Abreezy, I come up as a musical artist. Like I don't know if it's a multiverse, different parallel universe where like it got mixed up. But it's like I don't know. Nah, literally. And it's like, I don't know, like, and obviously, like, you know, Chris Brown is Breezy. Obviously, one day he's gonna have to retire. So, like, you know, who else can move and sing like him, you know, other than me? So I feel like when Breezy retires, another Breezy needs to take control. And I feel like I'm setting that path for myself. Abreezy needs to be the next Breezy.
Hey, let's get it, dude.
We actually need to be Breezy, the ABC gang. But
dude, Jesus, the alphabet Breezy gang. You feel me, dude?
Wow.
Oh my god, dude. No, that's funny though. But have you? Okay, well, I know music's a big part of your life, Breezy. So, I mean, who are some of your favorite artists other than maybe Chris Brown? I'm just curious.
What's crazy is Chris Brown isn't even up there for me, to be honest. But because I view him as competition. You know, there's a difference. but no,
you can't even say that shit with a straight face.
Yeah, literally, I can't. But I love
Did
J.
you get
Cole.
the joke from chat or what?
I love J. Cole. I love old Kanye. Obviously the Island Boys are top 3 for me right now. And yeah, no, I mean, I love. What's crazy is my music taste isn't just surface level rap and hip hop. Like I love all types of music, literally all. I just love music. I love everything there is about music. I played the violin for 14 years.
Oh shit, for real?
No, literally, yeah. I have somewhat of a musical background, I like to think, and
Oh,
I just
damn.
love. I literally love music. I love music. I'm not a good singer either, but I love to sing. And I just like anything that there is to do about music. I just love it, and I love listening. I feel like songs are the best way to just instill a vibe to you, or like kind of change the vibes, or switch shit up. And like it's just, I just love music. I don't know how else to put it, except
No.
country. Fuck country.
No, I feel you, dude. Music, Kemp knows this. Out of like everyone in our friend group, I'm probably the one who vibes with music probably the hardest. Because it's just like whatever kind of mood it instills is what I start feeling, whether it's like emotional, just hype, stuff like that. But you know,
I think I've
I
showed.
respect it.
Didn't I show you a few songs a little while ago?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, no, I like to think I like to think I got that exclusive music too. DJ Abreezy, like I'll be putting people on in my chat. They don't want to admit it, they'll never give credit where it's due. But trust me, their whole playlist is all because of me.
Dude, have you ever done violin on stream?
I haven't, mainly because my violin is back home in Jersey. And it was actually my brother's violin that I just used for like my whole career since he wasn't using it. But no, violins are expensive. I never bought a violin, but I honestly, if you put a violin in my hand right now, because I used to do solos back in the day. Like my mom has a video of it. I used to be tough on the violin.
Damn.
I was like first chair, first stand, first violin. But if you give me a violin, I'll probably be able to somewhat make my way throughout a piece. But I feel like you would have to give me like a week if you want to see like some crazy violin like gameplay. Like I feel like
Gameplay.
you have to
Gameplay. This
give me some
guy
time.
gonna play friggin' violin hero on stream right now.
Literally.
Cool. I mean, for other stuff on stream, what are some of the most favorite things you've ever done on stream, dude? Because I know, like you said, most of your content, like bringing guests on stream, just talking with chat. But what are some of the like most favorite things you've ever done? If there's anything that stand out, if there's more than one, yeah, feel free, dude.
I feel like it's crazy. This is such a loaded and hard ass question because I feel like over the course of my few years, I feel like I've done all my growing up on Twitch. Like they literally saw me pre-puberty. They saw me literally grow up. And I feel like I've done so much on Twitch that I don't even know, man. Like I've literally, like chat, you guys would have to help me with this. Like I feel like I've done so much on stream to just all types of different viewers on two different channels that I don't even know. Like I don't even know, honestly. It's like I'm not just saying this to be humble or be whatever. Like I have no idea.
Kemp, what'd you say?
Maybe like I think when Yusuf gave me like a Kim Jong. I'm sorry.
How old are you?
I'm 23 right now.
Oh, you said like pre-puberty. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, like they saw me when I was around like 18, 19, like some shit like that. And that was like obviously I was 18, 19, but I still barely went through puberty. Like I was still a chubby, short dude with a high ass voice, no beard, no nothing. And it just over time it just went crazy. And it's like
nice cool update.
Stuff that I've done. I don't know. Like I've gotten a Kim Jong-un haircut before. That was fire.
What the fuck?
Oh, I sang with Corinna Kemp. That was also amazing. I single-handedly am trying to get Breaking Free by High School Musical back on the Billboard charts, and I did that with Corinna, so shout out.
Nice.
Obviously beating Kevin Smash. That will forever just be a bookmark, a highlight in my head. His Rob, I spiked him when he was Rob. He got no right to talk. I'm sorry. I don't know. Obviously every time I lived and streamed with Fusi, that was a fire, just perfect, regardless of whether or not there were difficulties. I wouldn't have traded in for anything else. And even right now, if he said, yo, let's move back in, let's start streaming, I would drop everything and I so would do that for him. Because like I said, it's not about the money or anything for me. It's literally about, I just want to have fun, man. And I feel like that's literally my life goal, to just have fun and be happy. Fuck all like the clout and all the numbers that come with it. And it infuriates me whenever people think I'm like clout chasing or doing this and that. I literally just like, it's hard to believe, but like, for example, I went to Texas for like 2-3 months.
Okay.
As part of like my streaming journey. And you could probably like chat, you guys could attest to this. In 2.5 months, you can count how many times I streamed on one hand. I maybe streamed 5-6 times in like a few months. And everyone got mad at me saying, yo, you're a leech. Why are you trying to leech off all the viewers, whatever? And I said, yo, I'm not. I'm literally here just trying to have fun. Like, I'm not even streaming. Like, I don't even stream like that. Like, why does everyone hate me right now? Like, I'm literally just here trying to have fun. And I remember it was hella weird, but I remember at the end of my trip, a few people came up to me that were living in that house that I wanted to be a part of. They said, yo, honestly, in every single situation, there's always that one person that's hated, especially by chat.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it was you mainly because you were able to take it. And I feel like that was just, it was one of those things where it just like, it sucked. It sucked for show. Having like, I mean, everyone loved me there in terms of streamers, but the chats hated me. They all thought I was leeching and whatever. But I literally was just there to have fun and just make memories.
Right,
But
right,
that,
right.
but because the chat hated me, it kind of just like gave a foundation and kind of fostered like a negative environment,
Dang,
which is why I
so
left.
you're in a content creator house for like 2-3 months?
No, I wasn't part of that house, but I literally lived right next to it. I was there every.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Damn, dude. I think it's just like I said, going back to my first impression of you, I think it's just like that energy, dude. People just get naturally scared of like when people have like big energy. They're like, who is this guy?
But
Why
that's
is he
the
trying to
thing,
take
man.
for the space, man? But I know
Literally, like,
you're just doing you. No, I know. But that's what's funny about it, because I would say you're a minority in terms of like how people present themselves in public, and even on like public platforms. Like you, I won't say aren't an anomaly, because there's a good amount of personalities on there, on like any platform for that matter. But it's like, for there's only like a handful of people like you who can bring that energy and just like not care, regardless of what people say. That's very few people, you know what I mean?
I mean, that was in the kind of towards like the beginning of when I was going solo too and doing my thing. So I'm not gonna lie, there was part of me that did care, and I feel like, um, fuck, I was about to say something. Oh yeah, it's like people are so weird nowadays with like collabing with people and like having people shout themselves out. Like one thing I want to say is,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where this idea came, but of like selfishness. But if I'm winning, like if I'm winning in life and I'm winning in the career path that I set for myself,
Right.
then if I'm gonna be brutally honest and frank with you guys, I don't give a fuck who's winning around me. Like I want I'm bringing everyone up with me. I don't care. Shout themselves out as much as they can. If I'm averaging 10,000 viewers, go ahead, man. Come on stream. Come let them know where to find you. Like there's enough clout, there's enough numbers and money in this world for all of us, not just one of us. And it's like I don't care. Like I don't care if I'm winning. Then who cares, man? Like I don't care if anyone's here around me trying to get something from me, whatever. Because I'm winning. I don't really care about that. And if I'm
Right.
losing, then why the fuck am I focused on anyone else other than other than myself and what I'm supposed to do? Like if I'm losing, all I'm focused on is myself and getting myself back up to that point of to the point where I'm winning. And it's like I feel like people don't understand that. Whenever people are winning, they want to keep it all to themselves, whatever, and they don't want to kind of spread the wealth around. And I feel like that's also part of what's ruining the platform. It's like, dude, there's enough space, there's enough, because I don't mind, like for example, if I was averaging 40K viewers, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people would hate it if someone else came, shouted them out, whatever. I don't care. Like go come shout yourself out, like whatever. Because all I could do is show you the door. You're the one that's gonna end up walking through it. So for example,
Right.
I could
Right.
show you all my chat. Like my chat can know exactly who I could spam your links in my chat, but ultimately it's up to you to get them to stay.
Right.
So it's like that's why I know I'm not tripping about it. If you have it, you have it. If you deserve it, you're gonna get it. And if you've earned it, then you're gonna get it. So if anything I could do along the way to help you, I'm I'm more than happy to do so.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. Like that's mad respect to you to just to leave that door open for people. Not a lot of people would, at least how I see it. Not a lot of people would even bother, doing that, because just like people are, like how I said earlier, people are just scared of like what they don't know. If they don't know you, be like, what are you doing here? Why are you doing this? You know what I mean? And like, when you're part of like an OG community, like you've been there from the beginning, like what people are about, and be like, if that's how you want to roll, then that's how you want to roll. But I feel like the people who get angry the most are the people who think they're part of like that OG community and just like want to want to take their stake in it, and like those are the people who are trying to, I wouldn't say leech off the most, but necessarily be like they're scared of losing what they have. You know what I mean? Rather than bringing everybody up together.
No, I feel that.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's weird.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Someone in your chat, Gucci Flare, humans are selfish by nature. Yeah. I mean, that's probably like the best way to put it, how I see it anyways. Because, internet, there's so many people on the internet and everyone wants a piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Everyone wants these big numbers. But I'm just like, man, that's why
I'm saying, bro, that pie is big enough for all of us to have a slice.
Exactly, dude.
And now I want pie.
Well, dude, what's your favorite pie, though?
Yo, coconut cream pie goes crazy.
Oh, dude, that's
and I only like it because of that episode in iCarly.
Oh my dude, the one where they're just
they're trying to find the recipe. Yeah, literally
yeah.
Love coconut cream pie.
Nice, dude. Nice. Kemp, what about you? Favorite pie?
I don't know. Probably apple, blueberry. I'm basic.
Pecan is good too. That's a close second.
Nice.
Pecans. Sometimes pecan's too sweet.
No, I feel that. No, for me, I love blueberry. Like I've always loved blueberry, so blueberry is probably my favorite.
Blueberry is a tier 2 fruit, so that's a tier 2 pie. I don't know.
Damn, dude. But I think banana cream's up there for me. Banana cream pie is pretty good. I think those are probably, and like I'm trying to think some other ones, dude. But those are the top two that come off the top of my head for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Actual favorite pie, deep dish pizza.
Damn, dude.
Pie. Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, would you consider pizza a pie, dude? People call pizza pie?
No, I consider pizza. And I consider pizza on the West Coast just trash. The only pizza that's good is the pizza that's on the East Coast. I'm sorry.
Damn, dude, you heard, dude, he's originally from the East Coast, man. What do you expect?
Bro, it's always those mom and pop shops that have the best pizza, like Domino's, Papa John's. That's just drunk college food. You got to go to like the mom and pop shops.
Hey man, whoever says that Pizza Hut, Domino's actually have good pizza, it's like they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, only sophisticated palates can comprehend what we're talking about.
Dude, all right, I'm not gonna lie, dude. I didn't have a sophisticated palate up until I went to school in the Bay Area because I was like,
the Bay Area.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, that's fire. I was just up there. I was just on the road.
Nice. Where'd you go?
I went to a bunch of different places. I stayed with my man. I stayed with my friend Neil the Banana Peel. He kind of showed me like a lot of different places.
That's a good ass name.
Yeah, literally Neil the freaking Banana Peel.
Nice, bro. Nice. But yeah, going back to my thing, because back in the day, I grew up in the suburbs of like LA County, right? Like South LA County, and we didn't really have any like gourmet pizza places, right? So for me, I was like, all I knew were these fast food chains, right? And then not until I went to college in the Bay Area, shout out to the Bay Area because I lived there for 4 years, and that's when my friends started teaching me to all these other places. And I know there was this one branch that was in my in the city that actually came from New York. And I was like, that was my first taste of like, New York style pizza, artichoke basil. I was like, dude, this is fucking bomb. So
that sounds like a bomb diggity, to be honest.
No, dude, it was so good. Like, and then my friends introduced me like the deep Chicago deep dish and like all these other styles of like pizza. I'm like, dude, and just food in general, dude. It's just once I was in college, people just started introducing it. It was so good. But do you have like a favorite type of cuisine, Breezy?
I mean, I love my mom's cooking. My mom is a saint. I love my mother. I'll put her over anyone and her cooking over anything. So shout out. But apart from that, I love Mexican food. Like I love burritos. I could always have some tacos, always have some burritos.
Oh, nice, Sam.
I'm just fat, bro. It's easier to say what I don't like versus what I do like.
What do you not like then?
Yo, fuck tomatoes. Tomatoes.
fuck this guy, dude. Fuck this guy. Get the fuck out.
Their ass. Fuck tomatoes.
Fuck this guy, dude.
It's like cut tomatoes or like what about like tomato
everything?
sauce?
Anything with except pico. But anything else tomato related is dookie.
Like,
is horrible.
No spaghetti, no like.
Oh
Keep
well,
the
I mean spaghetti
sauce.
too. Like for example, okay. Let me classify. I'm gonna specify.
Mhm.
Margarita pizza is smack. Like tomato sauce is good on, but regular. Because I saw someone take a bite out of a big ass tomato like it was an apple, and it
Okay.
like made me regurgitate in my mouth. It was disgusting. I might be liable to slap you if you do that in front of me. Like I don't know. I can't have you around me if you do that.
Okay, okay. All right. So I can understand like biting a tomato like an apple. I get that.
You
But
first.
you can you not eat like tomatoes and like a salad is just sliced up or chopped up in a salad or anything?
No, I can't have them in my salad for sure. In a sandwich, I can have them, and I'm not about to be that loser that takes them out and like whatever, like or like complains to the waitress. Like, if you put tomatoes on my sandwich, just a 50-50 shot, I'll take them out, or I'll just eat them because I'm just lazy and I'm hungry.
All
So
right, that's
honestly,
fair.
yeah,
Versus this guy doesn't like country music now. He does like tomatoes. The farmers are like about to take out their pitchforks at you.
they could go kick some rocks for all I care. I don't like them.
This is how he gets canceled, dude.
Dude, he's gonna get canceled by people who like tomatoes.
Fucking
The joke's
farmers
on
out
them.
there.
I'm signed up for farmersonly.com. I'm trying to find the love of my life that's a farmer. I know she's out there.
Damn, dog. All
You
right,
eat
what else?
tomatoes for breakfast, dude.
Yo. All right, what
You're
else do you
funny.
what else do you not like? I'm
um
curious. If you don't like tomatoes, that's so funny.
Tomatoes is definitely the main number one,
Mm-hmm.
but um,
How do people not like tomatoes?
oh,
What
I
the
don't like eggplant too much.
Oh my
bruh,
god, bro.
bruh.
Bro, we like eggplant here, bro.
Eggplant's just weird, yo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all got some weird ass taste buds. Like eggplant's just
What?
weird, yo.
You've been eating
I
some
don't know.
bad eggplant, man. I'll
Because
say
not to mention, I know because I see eggplant as again, I look at it as competition, so I feel like it's different.
This guy said competition.
competition.
This
Yeah,
guy said
I look at eggplant as competition, so it's like I don't know. It's like it's definitely intimidated by me, and the feeling's mutual. I'm intimidated by it.
The
So
fuck is
anywhere
what
near.
the
this guy's gonna go into a boxing ring, right? In the blue corner is Abreezy, in the red corner it's a fucking eggplant. They're just having to stare
Big
down
ass
in the
eggplant.
across
Yeah,
the
I'm just
ring,
gonna look
bro.
at them. Turnips are weird. Radishes are weird. But like olives too. Olives are weird as hell. What the hell?
black or green or both?
Black, green. I mean both, but green olives I'll have over black olives for sure.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll eat olives, but you know they're pretty. Yeah, I don't really like olives though. I'll agree with you on that one. That's fine. But everything else on that list is pretty weird. I'm surprised you don't like that shit, dude.
Starting to
Yeah,
think he just doesn't like veggies.
nah, I love like red pepper. Like I'll have a red pepper raw. Like I love eating. Like my parents used to have a garden. I would literally walk with my dad, and I'd literally take off like a bell pepper, like a red pepper, and I would just like eat it. Not the seeds, obviously, but I would just eat this like
Like an apple.
outside of it. Yeah, no, not like an apple. I would just break it open because I'm not psycho, but I feel like mushrooms too. I hate mushrooms. I don't like mushrooms.
What?
What the
You,
fuck?
you don't like mushrooms, bro? What the
I
hell?
just like
Mushrooms are ugly.
vegetables.
They're ugly. They're weird. They got a weird consistency, and they just
Alright,
look at me funny.
This guy just
I
called them
mean,
ugly, dude.
most people that don't like mushrooms don't
Mushrooms are
like
very
that.
ugly, honestly. Again, I look at mushrooms as competition too because it's like one end of the spectrum. So it's like either end of the spectrum is competition for me because I'm smack dab in the middle. So it's like I don't know which side to go on.
Holy shit, that's fucking funny, bro. That's
Yeah,
fucking
shout out,
funny.
shout out to all the mushroom men.
Man, I can see this guy playing Mario Kart, fucking mushroom. He's like, fuck this shit. I hate mushroom.
Yeah, literally. Fuck this. Like, hey man.
Oh my god, bro. All right. All right. I had a question from Ginger earlier. Dude, ask him what his favorite date is. You ever had a favorite date?
Wow, Ginger would say that, and I knew Ginger's question would get answered. Let me see. Shout
Yeah,
out
I
Ginger.
want you to go back to this whole Tinder swiping stuff on
Yeah,
stream.
yeah, I want to
My
hear more about
favorite,
this, dude.
my favorite date, it has to be with the one, the only, none other. I know. Hold up. Are you talking about real life date or just the dates I've had with the girls that I've had like over?
Okay, all right, let me ask you this before you answer then. What do you consider a date, bro?
I'm sorry.
What do you consider a date?
Well, I mean,
Because you know, people have different
well,
definitions, bro.
yeah. I feel like there's definitions for dates. I feel like a more vital question to ask is, do I classify the girls coming over as a date? And the truth is, I don't. I don't classify those as dates, even though they can be seen as one. I don't classify those as dates because they're coming not with the intention of getting to know me and furthering their relationship with me, they're coming with the intention of being on a stream. So I feel like it's all about, because like words are words, date, like it's all about the meaning that you imply behind them. So I feel like
That's fair.
That's fair. Yeah,
I
that's
feel
fair.
like
Acceptable.
I feel like these aren't dates. A real date would just be honestly getting to know someone, whether or not, like my ideal date obviously is going to do an act. I feel like the best dates are when you're doing an activity.
Then
Oh no, I agree. I agree.
answer
Like
like one for each then.
literally,
Like
like if I was in Jersey still, I'd probably like go to like an arcade, literally, maybe grab a slice of pizza after, grab a drink, and then that's it. That's like the date. Because you also don't want to start off too high, because then when you set the standards up there, then it's just like you got to keep beating that.
Oh no, yeah, true. All right, let's go for one date. You know, off stream, outside, doing whatever your activity or whatever you want to call it. And let's do, I guess, someone you brought over or like a guest.
Okay.
Let's do one of each.
All right. So the real date, this was years ago when I was still in high school. This was with a lovely lady by the name of Nicole. I was still friend zoned at the time, and I was like in love with her, right? And I just, obviously, me being that prepubescent, ugly, immature kid, I didn't know how to react. I didn't know how to act whenever I was like in love with a girl, right?
Okay.
So I'm over here friend zoned. I'm like her gal pal. We're going to our favorite ice cream spot. We get ice cream. We sit down, and she goes, "Yo, pretend to take this Snapchat with me. I'm gonna put my phone out. Pretend to kiss me, whatever, for the Snapchat, but don't actually kiss me." And me being, that young little savage, I'm like, yo, I'm not about to pretend to kiss you. Like I'm about to, pucker up, sugar bugger, because it's coming. So I just shot my shot. I took it, and then that kind of incited. Like at first, she was like, "Oh my god, no way, you just did that," whatever. But then she was obviously cool with it because it was me doing it. And then from there, I feel like that would be my favorite date, because then we classified that as like our first date. But
Oh, that's cute.
but nah, the one on stream would have to be like, I had a girl over. Her name was Kayla. We call her Crayola, and she was over. She comes over one night. It was one of my best streams ever. One of the best streams. And then turns out next day she gets locked up. And then she ends up getting the charges dropped. First day out of jail, she comes back over here for another stream. And I feel like that whole 1-2 day excursion has to be has to be the best saga, the best chronicle that I've had on stream. So I gotta give that to her.
Nice, bro. Dude, those are some good stories, man. Little young Abreezy in high school, cute little kid. What'd you call it? Fucking short story or whatever. And then now,
literally, like,
yeah. And new Abreezy. God damn, dude, that's crazy. Those are some good stories.
Trust me, bro. That's not even that half of it. There's probably a million stories that have happened to me in my lifetime, and it sucks because like I can't even. I feel like it's kind of crazy because I feel like my chat knows more about me now than I do myself, because there's a lot of things that I've forgotten along the way. There's a lot of things that I just like forgot.
That's
to
how it
mention.
usually is.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stories, but they'll just out of nowhere, they'll just remind me. Oh my god, I had a date and it turned out to be a spelling bee. Oh my god!
Wait,
I completely forgot about this date. Like I said, I tend to just erase these detrimental moments in my head as they continue to go on. So I don't know. I did have a date. Yo, I went out with this girl, and I thought to myself, let me try and remember the date as much as possible, because this was a little while ago, and I just forgot about it.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
I went out with this girl. I asked her out, and I just said, "Yo, here's what happened." I was like, "Yo, fire date idea. First time I'm meeting you. Let's go get some sushi across the street. There's like this gelato spot that's fire. Like, let's just do that." Turns out she hates sushi, so then that's a red flag. Okay. So then I'm just like, "All right, let's go to this one spot. It's near me. It's like a sit down spot. We'll have a good time. And then there's also another ice cream spot there if you're down." Then she says, "Yo, it's too formal." So then I'm just like, fuck it. Let's just go to this bar. Let's get some drinks. Let's just have a good time. Then she says, "Yo, I don't want to go to like a big ass sports bar where everyone's going to be drunk talking about sports." So at this point, I'm like, where the fuck do you want to go, Miss Difficult? Like, what's going on? We end up just going out for ice cream. So we go out for ice cream. And my idea of the date, the way I saw it happen in my head was, yo, let's get ice cream. Let's walk around for a bit. Maybe park it on like a bench somewhere and just talk. Like, let's just You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a regular ass date, right?
Right. That's fair. No, I agree. Okay.
Yeah. She wants to get the ice cream and then leave. I'm like,
What?
yeah, where's the date then? I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? So then we
Yeah.
decide to just sit in the car because she's cold. So I'm just like, all right, fine. We sit in the car, have ice cream, we just talk. First, she calls me a loser and calls me suspect for having a privacy screen on my phone.
Huh?
But and point like this girl's crazy. I'm just gonna put this out there. Preface the story, this girl's psycho.
All right, hold
So-
on. What's up? What the hell's a privacy screen? Or like
It's
the one that you put on top and you can't see from like a different angle?
Yeah, it's the one. It's like a screen protector for your iPhone, except it kind of blocks out the screen at a certain angle, so like people can't like eavesdrop.
Okay, no.
And, like,
No, I get you. I'm just making sure. My sister has one of those. Yeah, you good.
yeah, so I
Okay.
have that, and then throughout the whole night, I swear, like pretend we're having a conversation right now. Pretend you asked me right now. Ask me how moving in is going. Ask me how living in LA is going.
Oh, so hey Breezy, how's moving going?
You know, it's going good. You know, I like to think I fully moved in. You know, I'm still trying to get acclimated. And right there, she cuts me off. She just looks me dead in the eye and she says, "We're not continuing this conversation until you spell acclimated." And I just sit there like, "Yo, are you
Oh,
serious right
shit.
now?" Like, I swear to God, I'm like, "Yo, are you dead ass right now? Like, what do you mean?" She's like, "Spell it. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm really about to catch you." I'm like, "Trust me, I know how to spell this word. Like, do you literally want me to sit here and spell it?" She's like, "Yeah, I sit here, I spell it right." And then she just rolls her eyes. And that continues on like 6 times at least with 6 different words. So I'm just like, okay, what the fuck? This is like a spelling bee. What's going on? And then I post a story of us having ice cream. She looks at me dead in the eye. She's like, "I want to see your phone. How many girls did you hide from your story whenever you posted me on your story?" And I'm just like, "Yo, are you serious?" Like, none. And she wouldn't continue the conversation until I showed her the hidden people I have on my stories, which are no one. I don't have anyone hidden from my stories. And I don't know why she thought I'm like some Mr. Bitches out here, but she really thought there was a lot of competition. I'm just like, yo, I'm not talking to any girls. Like, this was a while ago. I was like, I'm not talking to any girls, whatever. I'm just here to get to know you. I'm just here because I'm interested in you. I can't do that. And she just didn't believe me. And then I never ended up talking to her again. Like, what's crazy is she ended up bitching me out. And then a day later, she's just like, "Yo, I'm near your house. Do you want to talk?" I'm like, "No. What the fuck?" Like TALKNO, no. Like, I don't want to talk.
He spelled
Like,
it out.
literally, like, no, I don't want to talk. You're crazy. No, this isn't the girl from SF, y'all. This isn't quarantine, no.
Oh my god, dude, that's a funny ass story though. I mean, like, oh my god, so many red flags. Be like, what the fuck?
She was
Honestly,
tripping, yo.
This is like the first date, right?
Yeah,
Was this
literally,
first
our
date?
first date with her, and she wants to
Yeah,
look
that's
at my hidden
fucking
people.
insane.
I'm like, yo, calm down, Bertha. Like, you're not hot shit, okay?
He's trying to lock you up already, man. It's like the
Literally,
first
calm down, Kim K. Like, go back to the warehouse you're working in.
She was like, cuffing season already.
Like, you're tripping.
goddamn fucking Mr. Bitches. That is so,
Spell acclimate. So good.
dude, start talking about. I'm gonna start doing this shit on a date, bro. Be like, hey, yo, spell that word.
Hey, you sounded a bit
It was
sophisticated
just
here.
like I was just in a kerfuffle at that point because then I thought to myself, damn, do I actually know how to spell these words? And then I just had to wing it. And then I guess I spelled it right because she was over there like sucking her teeth at me.
What the?
Goddamn, dude, be like, fuck yeah, she knows how to spell these fucking words. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude, that sounds so stupid, honestly. Well, I'm glad that only lasted a day or one
But
night.
literally after that, it was just I had to just distance myself.
Man, that's just at least it turned out to be a good story, man. If
That's the thing,
anything.
man. I feel like everyone thinks I'm stupid by the way I talk because I know I speak very crude. And everyone thinks I'm like dumb or whatever. But baby, trust me, I went to private school. I might not be as smart as everyone else around me, but I'm definitely smarter than the person watching me right now. So it's like you guys gotta chill. You get what I'm saying? Like everyone thinks I'm just stupid, and it's like I've had it. But I don't know. At some point, it's just like there's only so much you could do.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, that's just how people, perceive you. Because people are like, oh man, he's not speaking eloquently. Fucking spell eloquently, dude.
Literally.
Be like, dude, you don't sound like a businessman. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Dude, this is our stream. Dude, I'm just gonna act how we fucking act. Why do you care?
Yeah,
They want you to speak business casual, dude.
So dumb, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, man, that's funny. But man, I've been asking you a lot of questions, Abreezy. Do you have anything like you want to ask me or Kemp at all? I know I've been asking a lot. I mean, if you don't, no
I mean,
worries. But
yeah, no, I mean everything is pretty straightforward. I don't really have questions because again, I like to think that I know you guys, or at least I know Neon. I just now was fortunate enough to meet Reborn, so shout out. It's great meeting you, man. But I think I mean, I like to think I'm great at reading rooms and I'm great at reading people, and it's just like I could already tell like you guys are like great cats for sure. So it's like that's why I had no problem coming on this podcast. Like if anything, I thought you'd never ask, to be honest.
hey, man, it's just like I said. I just gotta talk to people a little bit more because I don't like blindly inviting people and be like, because I've invited some people on my podcast before, and I was like, we're cool friends and all, and I realized, man, they just don't talk when the camera. It's not even a camera's on. It's just, dude, we're just talking, and there just happens to be a camera. You know what I mean? And then now that
Yeah.
I just transitioned over to Twitch, and now there's chat. There just happens to be a chat. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
having a conversation. It's like I just like having that time allocated to either get to know people or just banter about dumb shit. Like you said like it's episode 95, but you're not the 95th guest. You know what I mean? It's like we've had way
Yeah,
less guests. There'll be episodes where it's just me and my boy Kemp, and we didn't have a guest. Like, and I'm just like, dude, I'm doing this for me and just to have a time to allocate to just talk about some of the dumbest shit. Like like what was it, a couple months ago or last year? We went on a full on debate about corner pieces versus centerpieces and brownies for like 20 minutes. Like we have
Oh my God.
the dumbest shit, dude.
These are like, first of all, I'll never lose a debate. I'll just pull shit out of my ass. I'd never lose debates. And second, that's a debate that I needed to be a part of because centerpieces are fucking phenomenal. But then if you need the crispiness, that corner piece do be hitting.
That's
So it's
what
like, I
I
don't know.
said, dude. No, they were like, dude, they're like centerpieces. Like, I'm like, no, you sleeping on the centerpieces, dog. I'm like, oh my god.
Centerpieces are cool, but sometimes it could be too chocolatey and not enough crust.
True.
So it's like you need the balance.
Yeah. No, I agree. I mean, have you got maybe debates or arguments? What are some of the dumbest stuff that you would say you've gotten heated over
Obviously, like
on stream or off?
I got heated over. There was this one nurse that I knew that just didn't believe in COVID, and I'm just like,
Wait, what?
you're a nurse. You're in the medical field. Are you dumb?
Dude, you'd be surprised.
Like literally, there's a nurse that's in the field that doesn't believe in COVID. I'm like, are you dumb or are you literally just fucking stupid? Like, what's going on? Like, and not only that, she didn't believe in unemployment, how it was helping people. And I'm like, yo, unemployment, it's not just giving people money because people then use that money around at local businesses and stores around them to help keep the businesses thrive as well. So it's like there's other moving parts for you to just dilute it down to giving money to people that would just not to mention she just assumes that everyone's going to squander the money. I'm like, okay, if you have 5 people in front of you, 4 of them need money and one of them's going to waste the money, are you just not going to give any money to anyone, or are you going to give the money to everyone? Like, you got to give the money to everyone because 4 people need it. You're not going to not help 4 people because one person's going to waste it, if that makes any sense.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like, how are you going to be a nurse and not believe in COVID? Like, that's sickening.
That's actually so dumb, dude.
Yeah, I think I read somewhere like it was like a massive layoff in like one hospital because like a bunch of the nurses didn't want to get vaccines because like
Yeah,
they
I'm
didn't believe in
like, what?
COVID. I'm just like, what? I was like, don't you see your hospital getting filled up with people getting COVID?
Nah, they're faking it, dog. They're faking it. It ain't
It's a
real.
5G, bro. It's a 5G.
That was definitely a debate I didn't like. Another debate, I didn't get heated on this debate, but I was just mad that everyone was siding with the girl that I was arguing with because I just think they were siding with her just to get to me. But my thing was fear isn't real. That was my argument. Fear
Wait,
isn't
what?
real.
Oh, fear.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna read this to y'all and you tell me what you think, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hear a spiel real quick.
Say
Fear
fear is not real. Okay.
Fear is not real. The only place that fear can exist is in our thoughts of the future. It's the product of our imagination, causing us to fear things that do not at present and may not ever exist. That's near insanity. But trust me, there's a difference between fear and danger. Danger is very real, but fear is a choice.
Okay, I can see your argument here. I can see both sides of the argument here.
What is PTSD? Isn't that fear?
No, I feel like
No,
PTSD
PTSD
is
is the
like you.
anxiety that you get from a past experience. And I feel like no matter how much guilt or anxiety you have, that can never change the past, nor can it change the future.
But isn't the past experience real?
The past experience is real, yes.
So
But
that means fear is real.
for example, no, there's a difference. Like going through that experience and experiencing what you experience is very real, but the fear that you have from it is a choice. Like for example, if there's a spider on my wall, if I approach the spider to kill the spider, I'm not. If I think about it logistically, I'm not scared of the actual spider. I'm scared of what it can do to me, of it jumping on me. I'm scared of it being on me, which is why I'm scared of the spider. But I could choose to not be scared of it. But that danger, like that aspect of the spider jumping on me, is still real. It could still jump on me, but it might not ever happen because fear, that's just me imagining the future. That's me. That's something in my imagination. That's like an alternate route of the future. And yes, I did get this from a movie. This is a movie quote. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, yeah, I see both sides of the argument here.
I've killed a bunch of cockroaches. I'm scared of cockroaches, but even though I'm scared of cockroaches, I still gotta kill them.
Man, I can see both. Okay, so I guess in this argument, it's like what is fear versus what is danger. Man, that's how I'm seeing it, anyways. And I can see our Abreezy's argument where it's like fear is only made in the mind, but
I think what he's trying to say is that fear is not like a tangible thing. Which
No, like for example, I could be getting robbed and like the danger there is real.
but he's not gonna
But
be like he's
like
not
for
gonna be
example,
scared.
there's so many people in videos that just aren't scared of the robbers. Like I'm not scared of this dude. Like they'll grab their gun, they'll do whatever, and like they'll act accordingly based off their level of fear. But it's like that's a perfect example. It's like I said, words are just words, man. It's what we're implying. It's the implication that we put from it or that we add to it. And it's like fear is a choice. Like you could choose not to be scared at whatever. But
Right,
that's a lot easier said than done.
yeah,
right. Because
I
we're
agree with that
humans,
one.
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're humans or imperfect beings. At least that's how I see it. So, fear is just one of those. I guess you could call it an imperfection in a way. I mean,
Mm.
yeah. So,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if fear's not real, then what is fear?
yeah, dude. What are
Is
other emotions, dude?
yeah, is it just an idea that's an imperfection, or what? What exactly is fear?
I
Or is that
mean,
is that not part of the argument?
I don't know. I dropped out of college, so you're getting into another side of the argument that I don't know if I can handle. Like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
But
fair. Sure.
no, I feel like for example, someone in my chat just said, I have a fear of heights. It's like, do you really have a fear of heights or do you have a fear of falling? Like down that big ass height. And like, because that's a dangerous scenario. That's a dangerous outcome. Like if you're standing on top of the Empire State Building, like you could choose not to be scared. Because right now, that you falling is just in your head right now. Even though you can fall, danger is very real. That outcome is a very possible one. But you still like that fear that you get from it. You could choose not to be scared of it. For example, me, whenever I went on my first roller coaster, I was terrified. But then I was just like, yo, let me not be scared. Why am I scared? It's safe. I'm only scared of it failing. I'm only scared of this roller coaster
Right.
failing on me, which is, again, that's just in my imagination. So then I just took that time to just enjoy the roller coaster.
Okay, no, I see that. I see that. State of mind type of shit. All right.
Yeah, it's a state of mind kind of stuff.
All right,
Fear
man.
is a state of mind. And just like any other state of mind, it can only exist in your mind if you allow it to. That is a great addition for my chat. Shout out one over.
Man. Damn, shout
I
out.
don't know. I could just be sounding really stupid too, and you guys
No.
aren't talking.
It makes sense if you just have to think about it. But there's people who be like, "Oh, fear is like a feeling, all that type of shit." But like I see both trains of thought here, so I'm like, I'm okay with it. I'm not leaning towards any side, so I'm like, I don't think this is a debate.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, yes,
at this
it
current
kind of
moment.
yeah.
no, it kind of
To me,
touches
if
base
it's
to when
like
people say, go ahead, my fault."
yeah. To me, it's like if that state of mind is like it's like in your head, then it is real. So I do think fear is real, but I get what you're trying to say also.
it's like I feel like it taps back into that quote that goes, "Don't make decisions based off emotion. Like make them based off the facts that you're given." Like it's fear. Technically, yes, it's a real thing. When I say fear isn't real, I mean fear is a choice. Like,
Okay,
like
okay.
I feel like fear is a real thing. Literally, it's a real human emotion that we can experience. But it's like again, making those decisions off your fear can be just as detrimental as it can be positive for you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm glad you said that, like that last part, because I was about to say some dumb shit before we got like political, but and all that dumb stuff. But I'm not gonna get into that. Maybe next time. Who knows?
Almost baited him into being political.
No,
Come
dude,
on.
no, because I don't want to get into this, dude. Even I don't want to get into this. I was like, it was a question just to pose a question to see where it's led, but I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna get into it. But I feel like this is generally a good place for us to stop right now, or at least a podcast episode. It's 9:30, at least here on the West Coast, and I appreciate Abreezy here coming on, and Abreezy, I'd love to have you back on the podcast for future
Any
episodes,
fucking
bro.
time, man. I loved it, bro. I had a blast. I loved it. Thank you guys so much for having me and thinking of me as a guest. This was obviously a fire podcast. I would love to do this whenever. You know exactly where to find me, Neon, if you need me.
Of course,
And
man.
whenever, like literally, when I say that, I mean it. Like I don't mean like I just blow you off, whatever. Like I'm super down. And yeah, dude, seriously, I appreciate both you guys. Thank you guys so much for the fire questions, fire vibes, and
Thank
ultimately
you.
a fire podcast.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Appreciate the kind words. Like I said, I'm glad to have when people bring in their communities and like having your stream on the side and your chat on the side and having you do your own thing too. I just want to thank all y'all for being here and then listening and all that good stuff. So before we close out, are there any like final shout outs, final like quick lightning round questions or anything you guys want to say before not necessarily get off, because I'm gonna let Abreezy do his thing. I said I was only gonna hold him up for about an hour and a half. Usually me and Kemp, if you check out my channel, we always usually have a post podcast show where we just talk about even dumber shit, mostly just watch YouTube videos and react to them and all that other good stuff. But Kemp, any last shout out stuff for you?
Shout out to all your friends that you bring on the podcast because they always seem to gas you up.
Nah, dude.
Oh yeah, Neon is a big deal. I'm surprised he penciled me in.
No, man, I know Neon's a pretty big deal, but I like to think not.
Appreciate it. But Abreezy, anything else from you before we sign off and close out this YouTube video or stuff like that?
Yes. Thank you again to the beautiful hosts Neon and Reborn for having me. Thank you. I appreciate them so much. I do want to say Neon freaking sucks at Smash and he will never have it like me. And also I want to say I need everyone to come to my channel and sub. It's twitch.tv/I_am_neon. I need tier 3 subs in this shit
No.
ASAP yesterday.
No, that's
I need
what I'm
y'all to go
saying.
crazy. I need y'all to come through, go crazy, come show me some love on my Twitch channel if y'all mess with anything I was saying. And yeah, just show love, man.
I appreciate it, man. So with that said, if you're watching this on YouTube, good job watching all the way through. If you ever want to watch or listen to the podcast and run it back, you can find it on my YouTube channel, I_am_neon gaming. And if you want to run it back, post it on your Discord. And for people who aren't live on this stream, they can watch it back and listen to it themselves on another time and all that good stuff. So appreciate you, Abreezy, coming through. Appreciate y'all. And what do you call you? Sugar booger sugar, whatever, sugar booger.
Sugar booger, yeah.
Dude, I can't even get it out, dude. But yeah, shout out to y'all, and man, I hope you have a great rest of your night, Abreezy, man. Appreciate it, man.
No, seriously, take care, guys. Real shit. Take care. Thank you again.
All right, have a good one, man. Bye, YouTube.
All right, take care.